movements, and then also certainly packing a punch and a kick for that matter.
Yeah, no, 100%. This one I am really excited to see. You know, having a chance to speak to both fighters prior to this event, both of them want to come in here and put on a show. Both of them want to get that win. You know, we're seeing now Hayden, Matkovich walking around, paying his respects to the Muay Thai gods, the tradition of Muay Thai.
So once more, we'll have 3 90-second rounds, modified Thai rules here. This one was initially scheduled as our 4th bout of the evening, but instead it comes as now the official 9th bout, if you will. As we've already had Jeremy Braga, who was just in before the ABL boxing division. A very strong performance as well from the Brazilian, managing to claim a victory as these two go through their final paces here. And it's an interesting little tee-up here because obviously we've spoken to both fighters. One of them was quite jovial, rather comedic in his approach before the fight, but a real steely determination about Mahaja though is very much chalk and cheese.
Yeah, very stoic kind of guy, very determined. You know, not saying that Hayden's not determined, but he was a lot more quite a different demeanor prior to the fight. Now, you know, looking at this fight, you know, Hayden Matkovich, as we said, coming in from INRG. Now, this is again, we are seeing, you know, where is it? We are seeing, you know, Hayden's opponent, Abraham Mahaja, again, all ready to go, and, you know, Hayden taking his time, still putting on the headgear now. You know, are we going to see more and more of this? Is this a tactic to try and get the opponent, you know, a little bit frustrated, a bit out of his game plan? Because that's what we're seeing quite regularly here. We've seen it once before here tonight. Are we going to see it more?
Well, it's been a consistent theme for INRG combatants so far tonight. Hayden Tran, the exact same situation. I think part of it is as well, they tend to be wearing the traditional Thai headgear coming in. I've noticed a lot of the other fighters in the blue corner haven't utilised it as often. So that could be a little bit of a part of it, but I definitely think it gets to the point where it does start to become somewhat of a case of mind games coming into the fray. So we'll see if it does make any difference here, but Hayden Matkovich is set to rumble here against Abraham Mahaja. There is the bell, 90 seconds for round number 1 here. No touch to the glove. And what we have seen so far tonight is when that happens, there is certainly no love lost. A lovely little combination, then gets the heel working and stands over his opponent, MUAY style on Daly Terry Evans. Now looking to work the body here. Mahaja though, not looking quite as nimble at the moment. Matkovich has got all the pace about this so far.
Well, Matkovich, you know, we saw before, unleashed a great little combo there. You know, Mahaja not yet. Big overhand right from Matkovich.
Jeez, and the spit went flying too. It was flush right on the cheek there of Mahaja, and Matkovich is not letting up. He comes in for the kill. Up against the ropes, Mahaja recovers just for a moment. And a real stylistic shot there. Threatened to go with the hands before the sweeping kick came out to the obliques. Nice little 1-2 combination with the left and right hands. Starts to work the thigh once more. In control here, Matkovich.
Yeah, Matkovich, you know, looking to put him in the corner, throwing those combinations, getting out.
Really not much defense being offered at the moment from Mahaja, so he decides the best form of offense is offense. And he tries to put on a bit of a counter-attack here. You can see in the background too, one of those, what do they call them? These things, the old grandstands we'll go with, but it's absolutely packed to the rafters here at the Whitman Leisure Centre. The bleachers, that's what I wanted.
The bleachers.
The bleachers, they are packed to the rafters here at Whitman Leisure Centre. Don't be fooled too much by the one on the far side of this particular area because it is just, it's pumping. There's a great vibe here, and why not? Matkovich is putting on a show for all the fans too.
Oh, absolutely. We're getting ready to go into the second round there. First round, you've got to really give that to Matkovich. He started the fight off. He controlled the tempo. He controlled the pace of that first round.
So Matkovich landing all the killer blows so far, controlling the pace, dictating terms. I can imagine the truth that there won't be too much from his corner in terms of critiques. They'll be saying more of the same.
Yeah, I think they would be saying more of the same. Control your striking, get in there, get those combinations and get out. What we saw in that first round is Matkovich coming in, doing a combination, then standing back and watching his handiwork. He needs to get in and get out.
Well, he does look a little bit more focused than when we first saw him to begin things. And Matkovich straight away on the attack here. Nice little sweeping right leg come in. Didn't quite connect where he wanted it to, though. That's the better opportunity, though, with the left leg. He works it twice. Mahaja coming back, and he gets the grab, kicking behind the knee, and then thrust the arm in the air. The fight's not over, Matkovich. Get into his side. Hayden, what's going on?
Don't celebrate too early on that one.
It's like some of those races you see where they start celebrating 80 metres into the 100-metre mark and they get run down. So hopefully that doesn't happen here for Matkovich. But he is in cruise control still as it stands here. Midway through the second round, he comes in for the knee, but only collects the kneecap of his opponent.
Yeah, I mean, Matkovich is really controlling the pace of this fight. He did that in the first round. I feel like so far he's doing that in the second round. These 90-second rounds, you know, we have to see a lot from Mahaja more out of here now. He needs to start getting in there. He needs to start countering some of those strikes, looking for opportunities.
Still on the defensive though, Matkovich has got him moving around this ring quite a bit. It was a decent little combination though, just to try and escape some damage there from Mahaja. And half connected there with the left hand. Matkovich though still circling his play, trying to find another opportunity. 10 seconds to go. You can hear the clicker in the background as Mahaja now comes in for a few shots, but none of them really landing, which will be a problem for him moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to get any points for that. I mean, he came into the nice little flurry there at the end, but there wasn't much heat behind it.
I just love the celebration after one take to ground.
I mean, he didn't really do anything. He shrugged him off and he put his arm in the air. Like, Hayden Matkovich, great kid. Put your hand up in the air for that. You're celebrating for what? The guy falling over?
Look, we spoke to Hayden before the match, and I feel that's pretty much on brand. He's a comedic kind of bloke.
Yeah,
I think he's seizing the opportunity when he can. I think based on what we've seen so far transpire, he's going to get a few more opportunities to celebrate, though. He is really dictating terms here against Mahaja.
Yeah, no, he definitely is. So far, he's definitely won those first two rounds. If Mahaja can come in here and either knock out Matkovich or get a TKO victory, that's probably the only way he's going to get a W here.
So Matkovich and Mahaja, 90 more seconds in it. There is the bell. No touching of the gloves. They'll get straight into the action here. Matkovich comes forward, tries to get a few combinations. Then the leg comes out and contacts the left thigh. But Mahaja working hard not to get pinned into that corner. Matkovich, though, cops a good one this time. This is better from Mahaja.
Yeah, Mahaja is still working backwards, though. Matkovich is still the one who's walking forward. Now we're starting to see Mahaja starting to take control of the ring a bit more.
The corner's certainly giving him very specific instructions. You've got to get more involved in this one, Abraham, and that is what he's doing. Oh, the big overhead right. Says, how does the fist taste there for Matkovich? Now he tries for the straight punch, but good defense from Mahaja. Pushes him away, now gets the knee working, and a clean shot with the left hook there. So a much better round so far from Mahaja. In fact, I'd probably really have him so far in this round.
Mate, are you off your dial? Like, are you honestly off your head?
I've got to make it interesting, the truth. What do you want from me? I'm the false, you're the truth.
Make it interesting, at least tell the...
You're here for telling the truth. I'm here for entertainment, all right? Calm yourself down. Matkovich working the knee now.
Well, Matkovich is definitely trying to work to get this victory done.
You're going to punch on the commentators.
We're listening to my James Preston. You've got to ignore him, but let's take it down. Look at here in the ring right now. Matkovich just in there, throwing a flurry. Mahaja now trying to keep in this fight.
And Mahaja over the top with that left hook as Matkovich comes back straight once again. Don't worry, the truth. I'm only having you on. That is Matkovich all 3 rounds. I can tell you now, that has been a superb performance from him. He's dictated terms from the get-go. We had about 30 seconds where Mahaja looked to be getting settled in that final round, but well and truly, I think all 3 rounds, and this is the truth for you, to Matkovich.
It is. I got to agree with you there. Matkovich has definitely got to walk away with the win tonight. Yeah, we see Mahaja over there. Maybe he's a little bit frustrated about his performance here tonight. I feel like he went in there. I just don't think his game plan was executed the way that he wanted it to be executed. But hey, there's always next fight. But let's take it down. Let's see what the judges decided, who the victor is, and who is going to be the victor of the spoils here tonight.
Hayden did that so easily. Like, those guys struggle.
Great show of sportsmanship in the end there. Both fighters going in there for an embrace.
And it is indeed Hayden Matkovich, and he was superb from the get-go. Certainly dominant in each and every round. And you talk about the potential for redemption for the likes of Abraham Mahaja, but that might be it there for Hayden Matkovich. He spoke about just wanting to step foot in the ring at least once, so it could be a very short-lived career, but he's come away with a victory here tonight.
Shit.
I mean,
No, the
one
one controlling it. They
fight,
should be
one
recording
victory
him get
done. That's a great way to look at it. He's an
switch
expecting
cameras
father. I hope to see more of Hayden
Hey.
Matkovich in this ring, in this sport. But again, if we don't...